Grade 3's assembly. The music you heard when coming into the assembly was Storm by Vanessa May.
Storm, that music links perfectly with the unit of inquiry we have just finished, and I think we have a special guest to help share what we learned.
Really? Do you think anyone in the audience will know who this person is?
Definitely. He is very famous. Kids all will know him. Well, let's play his music then and see who comes out to join us.
Baptiste, go.
That's Baptiste.
Nitrogen, carbon dioxide.
Oh, hey, good morning, GWA Singapore. I'm really excited to be here this morning to help you find out about natural disasters. To help me, I have 3 groups that will share what they have learned about these events around the world. It's getting a bit hot here. Look out! It's volcanoes!
Hello. I guess everybody here wants to know how volcanoes erupt. The truth is, the surface of the Earth is made of giant jigsaw puzzle, and the pieces are called tectonic plates. When they grind, there is so much friction that volcanoes erupt. The temperatures of the core melt the mantle into the liquids. We call it magma. A lot of magma moves the pool to the surface and comes to a volcano. Once magma comes out, it's called lava. Volcanologists have identified different categories for volcanoes: extinct, active, and dormant. Active ones have erupted and might erupt soon. Dormant ones haven't erupted in a long time but might erupt in the future. Extinct ones will not erupt again. To be safe from volcano, ask local authorities how to evacuate. They'll give you a map that will show the predicted paths of lahar, mud flows, and lava at high and low danger zones. Thank you.
Well, thank you, volcano. Looks like we've been picked up, twisted around, and thrown right into our next event, tsunamis.
Hello, today we're going to talk about tsunamis.
Our first question was, what is a tsunami? A tsunami is a ginormous. When I say ginormous, I mean Empire State Building ginormous, can destroy and damage millions of houses and buildings.
The 3 things that can cause a tsunami is an underwater landslide, underwater volcanic eruption like Roman was talking about, and an underwater earthquake.
Our third question was, what are the warning systems that scientists have made to save people's lives? The warning systems are the best thing to listen to when you're outside or on the beach. Thank you for listening. Enjoy the rest of grade 3's assembly.
Wow, that was amazing! And finally, in our journeys through natural disasters, we land right in the middle of a tornado!
The tornado, and today I'll be talking about tornadoes. My first question is, what is a tornado? A tornado is a violent rotating column of air extending from a thunderstorm to the ground. My second question was, how do tornadoes form? Most tornadoes form out of thunderstorms. They appear in places where warm, moist air meets cool, dry air. My third question is, what do people do to avoid tornadoes? They go underground, such as basement or bomb room. My fourth question was, what happens in a tornado? Lots of stuff spinning around, and it would be very dangerous if you were there. Thank you.
Let's now see a couple of public warnings to alert us to these events happening.
We interrupt this program to alert our listeners that a tsunami is approaching Florida. The tsunami is expected to make landfall in approximately 30 minutes. To stay safe, you will have to find something above 30 feet. Scientists have shown us this is a safe height. Make sure to take with you food, water, and a first aid kit. If you have children, please make sure to assist them first. This is not a test of the emergency alert system. This is a real emergency. Please evacuate your home immediately. We will send out this message again in 10 minutes. Stay safe.
Working team reporting live from Channel WNR, reporting live from the New Orleans. A Category 5 hurricane is going to happen in 2 days. This Category 5 hurricane is predicted to be even worse than Hurricane Katrina, Andrew, and Sandy put together. In case you don't have a disaster kit, here are some items to put in it if you want to make it. Non-perishable food such as canned food, a gallon of water for each person every day, a flashlight with extra batteries, and a first aid kit. It is 2 hours before Hurricane Rimmer, the storm's official name. Now, the mayor's issuing the citizens to evacuate and get out fast. Hurricane Rimmer has hit. The wind speed is 200 miles per hour. The waves are crashing in on the streets. and I better go now because it's getting really windy.
Thank you all for sharing that fantastic information and telling us how to stay safe if we are caught in one of these events. I will now hand over to Jazz, who will talk about something special happening in the weekend over the world that you could be involved in.
Thank you, Bill. It has been great seeing you this morning. On Saturday, around the world, cities will participate in Earth Hour. First, we would like to show you this year's video.
Climate change is the human rights issue of our time.
Earth Hour is a way for the citizens of the world to send clear message. They want action on climate change.
Cities taking turns to switch off their lights. Hong Kong, Sydney, Beijing, Taipei, Jakarta, Hanoi, everywhere.
If we don't do anything about climate change immediately, we will have lost the chance to do it.
Carbon emissions are at unprecedented levels.
We are the first generation to feel the impact of climate change, and the last generation that can do something about it.
But if you close your eyes, does it almost feel like nothing changed at all? And if you close your eyes,
I'm using my power.
I'm using my power.
I'm using my power to save the Great Barrier Reef.
I'm using my power.
I'm using my power
to raise children's awareness about the environment.
to make our city more sustainable.
To help business go beyond the hour.
To save my forest. To save our home.
Earth Hour is all about trying to create real change across the world. A small team based in Singapore helped to guide and grow the global movement each year. Some of you may have seen the event on the float at Marina Bay last year with Spider-Man. Earth Hour started in 2007 as a lights-off event to raise awareness about climate change. It has grown with more than 162 countries and territories worldwide taking part. Earth Hour is on Saturday, 28th March 2015 at 8:30 p.m. local time.
After we watched the video, we reflected on what small change we could make with our family and created a pledge wall on Planet. Here are some of the actions we said we will take to try and make a difference.
I pledge to help people that are poor and have no money and give them some food.
My family pledges to not leave the TV on.
I pledge to remember to use less energy so you can save the world from climate change like water, lights, and more.
Me and my family will clean up the dining table. So, what can you and your family do make a small change? If you want more information on our Earth Hour, log on to the website and have a look to see what is happening around the world. In Singapore, there will lights off at Marina Bay and have an event held in Iron Orchard.
Thank you very much for listening to us share our work. We hope you enjoyed. We would like to invite Mr. White to come up for the March birthdays.
Okay, I'll just read out the names of the students for the March birthdays, and if you can please come onto the stage, and Mrs. McNulty will present you with a birthday pencil. Grade 1, Jack White. Grade 2, Sherry.